Jeremy Justice, you broke my nose. You guys have a Saint Luciano in the triple threat. Well, tonight in Columbia, Tennessee, you better pray to God that he's your saint, because this isn't going to be a hospital trip after I'm done with you. It's going to be a morgue visit, courtesy of Booty Call.
Boys, you want to start garbage with us? Because we like to have a little fun. We like to joke around. We like to dance on the way to the ring. Well, watch us dance this week when we're dancing in the pools of your own blood we leave you in. Where you at, Chris? Chris!
Yeah. That's right, buddy.
Welcome to Brooklyn, you looking fine? Pick him up. Pick him up, boys. You got this. You got that. You got that. Give it to me. Give it to me.
It's the triple threat, baby. Lights out. There you go, Chris. Luchalo Isieto Bukiata.
He just said a technicality does not make you a champion.
Welcome back to NWA Main Event. Sean, can you believe what just transpired between Triple Threat and Arrick the Dragon Andrews? The lights out on the floor.
Well, Chris Sanders had every right to do that because, in a sense, he did not lose his X Division championship.
Just because he's not the one that got pinned doesn't mean he didn't lose it. It was a triple threat match.
Yes, that's true, but he was distracted by the Queen of X.
So what?
So he should actually get a rematch for that belt.
Later on today, Nick Fury and Chris Sanders, the Spotlight, will meet. #1 contenders match. The winner will be on TV, next week to sign the contract for the match with Arrick the Dragon Andrews. Oh, look at that. Let's take a look at that again. Is Bubba Morton trying to be the X Division up and over the top rope?
This is a very interesting teaming here of Buzz Dupp with Tommy Bigfigure and, of course, the great manager Charming Charles in their corner.
Taking on the Mortons. And Bubba Morton dropped toe hold there on Bigfigure.
Now, a lot of people are trying to figure out why is Charming Charles with Tommy Bigfigure, and the reason being is, if you remember, before Tommy was taken out with a separated shoulder, Charming Charles was his manager.
Back elbow there by Shane Morton, taking him down, and out to the outside goes Bigfigure.
And Lee, what about that broken nose Jeremy Justice gave Bryan Turner? Yeah.
Dan Turner, listen at you. Last week on TV, a spinning heel kick by Jeremy Justice, breaking the nose of Bootylicious Bryan Turner. And then Booty Call and Triple Threat will meet tonight in Columbia, Tennessee. A lot of scores to settle there as Triple Threat got the win over Dan Morrow and Arrick Andrews today here on TV.
Well, all I got to say is Mr. Turner better watch out for the Saints bat.
That's right, Booty Call getting a big win last night against LA player and Steve Bragg. Hip toss there by Shane Morton on Bigfigure into that Morton arm drag. And then right to a drop kick underneath the chin. And back to the outside once again goes Bigfigure.
Oh, Shane, I thought Shane was going to go over there for a minute.
Bubba Morton thinking about it. Susan Morton on the outside. Susan Morton very popular in Columbia, Tennessee. Doing great out there.
You don't want to step in the way of Buzz Dupp, Mr. Bubba Morton.
Buzz Dupp and Tommy Bigfigure. First time teaming up here on NWA Main Event Television is Bigfigure into the side headlock there on Morton. Now backs him in, shoots him across. Going for the leapfrog and then a kick right to the gonads. And what a clothesline there by Bigfigure.
Another fine example of the brain of Charming Charles with that one.
No tag, and Buzz Dupp coming in, all 475 pounds, dropped right across the throat of Shane Morton. Now down for the cover. Hooks the leg, too, and Bubba Morton breaking up the pin attempt here.
Cheating again. Look at those Mortons.
Back in is Tommy Bigfigure. Bigfigure says he's the only Tommy here in NWA Main Event. He's got a lot of issues with the television champion, Tommy Capone.
That's right, and I hopefully we'll see him wearing that television television belt in the very near future.
It's too early for you, ain't it?
It is way too early for me.
Bigfigure working over Shane Morton. Don't forget also tonight, Shane and Bubba Morton with Susan Morton taking on Tommy Bigfigure and Jeff the Crippler Daniels, Dominique of the Angels and Charming Charles in their corner.
which is why it's a little too early, because I was out with the Angels last night, and they were well, giving me some inside information, which I'll be telling you and the rest of our viewers later on in the show.
And you saw earlier in the show, Chris Gatlin's back here in NWA main event, and the Angels talking to him. Don't really know what's going on with that.
Well, they're just trying to build up the family. They want to make the family the most dominant team in professional wrestling right now.
And you honestly think Chris Gatlin is going to join the family?
You never know. He's been out for a while, and he's probably hungry, and the family is the dominant team right now. Look at Charles right there. That's my man.
Charles with that cane. He had it up against Desiree's throat last week, and then just hit Shane Morton right in the face with it. Rolls it back in the ring as Bigfigure to Buzz Dupp. Dupp now picking up Morton by his head, and the elbow right in the forehead. Barely grazes him, but enough to knock down a groggy Shane Morton.
And this is where, there you go. That's why Bigfigure is such a dominant person right now. Ooh.
Man, Bigfigure from Boise, Idaho. Then punches, then the kicks there by Buzz Dupp. The punch right between the eyes just levels Morton.
I think we're about to finish this match up.
Into the ring now is Bigfigure. They've had control of Shane Morton this whole time. Bubba Morton desperately need to make it into the ring. Bigfigure now with those big ham hocks for arms just right across the back. Morton trying to fight back here on him. Punches to the gut, and Bigfigure with that punch right between the eyes cuts him off.
Is this a stretcher match, Lee?
It should be. Down for the cover. Oh, 2.5, and Bubba Morton barely saved his brother there, as I don't even think he was kicking out of that.
Another fine example, like I said before, the Mortons are beginning to cheat. They're getting a little frightened of this tag team.
Up and over now, going down, got it for the sunset flip. The referee distracted by Dupp once again. Got it bent for a 47 count. Bubba Morton telling the referee to turn around. The ref running Morton out of the ring, and then Bigfigure right on top of Shane.
Bubba needs to stay out of the ring. That's a fine example of cheating. I keep telling everybody, the Mortons are a bunch of cheaters.
Ducks the clothesline to Shane Morton. Morton now ducks a back elbow, comes back across. Double noggin knocker, both men down now. And Bubba Morton wanting that tag. He's fired up on the ring apron. Needs his brother Shane to crawl, scratch his way over there, and get that tag.
Paramedics to the ring, please. Paramedics, we have head injuries.
Got the Go Shane Go chant going on here at the Inferno Bar. Is Bigfigure up to his knees now. Bigfigure crawling over to Buzz Dupp. Morton on his way to the wrong corner.
I gotta tell you, Lee, all of our shows are a lot of fun, but the TV tapings here at Murfreesboro are getting more and more exciting with more and more people showing up to these shows.
And there's the tag of Morton with a big right hands. Bubba Morton, the biggest one here of the Morton family, taking it to Buzz Dupp and Bigfigure. Now got Bigfigure back into the corner. Going to take him and throw him to the outside and go after him. Buzz Dupp and Shane Morton left in the ring.
Look at Buzz over there just tearing into Shane.
And there's Charles with that cane shot to the back, and Bubba Morton turned around, going after him. There's Shane Morton hard to the corner. Dupp, full head of steam, up and over, going for the sunset flip, and Shane Morton get him down. 2, 3 count. There's your winners, Shane and Bubba Morton. We'll be right back.